Hello, my name is Bethany Barry Savage, and I'm here to talk to you today about buying versus renting and the advantages of buying a house. Just about everyone will come to a point in their life where they're going to have to decide if they want to start renting a house or buy one. Today I'm going to tell you all the reasons why buying a house is smarter in the long run. I'll be focusing on the reasons why buying a house will ultimately save you money and stress, and some of the key points I will hit are building value, privacy, freedom, maintenance and independence, and the ability to make your home your own, and the room to grow. The first main reason for buying a house instead of renting is that the payments that you pay in a house build up your home equity. It represents a gain in your net worth. If you decide to rent a home or an apartment, the payment never benefits you, and you will never get anything back. The next reason I like to talk about is privacy. Buying a house means that you don't have to deal with any annoying landlord ever. You never have to worry about being kicked out, and the landlord is absolutely stressful. If the dishwasher breaks, or in the worst case scenario, rats appear, the landlord would have to be called, and he typically takes forever to handle the problem. Buying a house means you never have to stress from a landlord. You can fix the problem on your own terms, and you can choose when you want to fix your problems and how the issue is handled. Typically, when the landlords replace or fix the thing that is broken, they use the cheapest material, which makes it less energy efficient. Most appliances are very old and outdated, causing high energy use. Also, a security deposit is required in renting a house, possibly 1 to 2 months up front of your rent. If there are any damages when you move out, you are liable for the damages that you caused. Most rental properties provide for limited parking spaces, which can be a big inconvenience for a family that has multiple drivers. Most rental properties may not be in a desired neighborhood that you would like to live in, whereas buying a house, you can pick a neighborhood. When you rent, your choices are limited, but when you buy, choices are unlimited. Finally, I would like to add that owning a house means there is room to grow. Many families will be growing after they make a decision on whether they want to rent or buy a house, and if they make the right decision to buy, they will be able to let their family grow without any concern. As your family grows, you can sell the house, having enough money to put down on a new house. Also, your family starts to grow up and move out. As your family starts to grow and move out, you can downsize using some of the money to buy a smaller house, putting the rest of the money into a bank to enjoy for your retirement. You can also have a garden in the backyard, and you are able to have pets. You have the freedom to renovate and knock down walls as you please. Everything you want in your home you can have anything you want in your home without any restrictions on remodeling, painting, and landscaping. Does anyone have any questions?
I was just wondering, you talked about a lot of limitations that came about when people rented apartments, and I was just wondering if there were any limitations that you found during your research with renting houses, if you found any of those.
Yes, I believe they do, but they're not as strict, and they set up the township for mostly safety reasons. One rule that comes to mind is when you have a pool in your backyard, you have to have a gate around it just for safety reasons, because kids could go in there and drown. That's one of the reasons. You pretty much have the freedom to do what you want as long as you follow the rules and regulations of the township, and you have to get a permit when needed. Is there any other questions?
Are there any government incentives offered when you buy a new home?
Yes. This is another benefit of buying a new home. First-time buyers have low interest rate mortgage. Points in mortgage settlement costs are tax deductible. All interest paid on mortgages are tax deductible, and you get nothing when you rent. Okay. In conclusion, there are many different benefits on buying a house rather than renting. In the long run, it saves you money to buy. I hope I have convinced you to save your money and buy rather than rent. And then I forgot to choose my audience, so hold on 1 second. And then I just never recorded.